Okay.
Is what you cooking?
Um, well, I just had to make my mom her meal. So I made a chicken fried steak with gravy and mashed potatoes and mixed vegetables. And the mixed vegetables are so good, I just had to bang them up.
That's what people that can cook do.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, so there's lots of people that's excited that you're on the platform tonight. I mean, lots of people.
Oh,
They have,
wonderful.
they have no clue what we're going to talk about. They just wanted to see your face. You know what I mean?
Oh, ain't that sweet?
My producer
Yeah, and
absolutely
I'm
loves
one of them. I'm one of them.
it. He's like, oh
Listen
my
to
god.
me.
I
I'm gonna tell you
love
something right
you.
now.
I love your music. I really
And
do.
oh, bless your heart. Thank you. As
That
awful as
joint you
my
did with,
marriage was, I got
listen,
3 reasons to be grateful for that nut. My son, my only living son, Danny, Foot's son, and you,
Oh
and
wow.
Aunt Angie. But Aunt Angie and I, we don't speak anymore. I didn't want to keep her in the middle. She know the nigga ain't no good, and she know her sister Stone mad crazy. She the one that told me that Tina was trying to go down there with Jim Jones when he gave her everybody the Kool-Aid, and they didn't give her the money so she could go. And then once everybody was dead from the Kool-Aid, she tried to pretend like she never said none at all.
I
That
mean,
bitch been a goofball forever. Now your family wouldn't give you the money, and you told them they was all going to hell because they was getting in the way of God's plan for you. And then when everybody ended up dead, I wasn't going anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about.
wait a minute. Hold on, Jaguar. For those of y'all that listen on the air and wonder who is this woman talking, this is the infamous, the talented Jaguar Wright.
Amen, Ashe, and Assalamu alaikum.
Oh,
Peace
oh,
be unto you.
Oh,
I,
oh, my husband be laughing at me.
I love her. Listen,
You
I'm
know
gonna just say this.
what?
I didn't know who Jay Z was until I saw MTV Unplugged. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wow.
I love your rendition of
You
"Ain't No
must
Love."
be you might be shocked, but you're like the 100th person that told me that, at least.
Yes, that's
wow.
real. That's real rap.
They
I
said
really
I know Jay-Z because of you. And I'm like, wow, that's
because
awesome.
I was not a Jay Z fan, and then when I heard Unplugged, I was like, oh my gosh, she is knocking this out the park.
Wow. Well, you know
So
what? Thank you for that. And I'm sure he appreciates it because just like there's some people that follow me that put, what I mean, that they got, when he included me in his work, it put me on to his audience and vice versa. And see, that's what I love about being a true artist. When two true artists come together, they get to share each other's platforms and expand the knowledge
Hmm.
and expand the art. So I'm so glad that I got to be the one that introduced you to Jay-Z.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna fall back and do what the producers should, but y'all go ahead and rap. But I just want to let you know I love you.
Thank you. And guess what? Thank you for loving me, and I love you back.
okay, so tonight's show is a little different than I've ever done before because normally I
Wait
don't
a minute, cuz there's
go.
something I gotta say before you go any further. I gotta give you this disclaimer.
Okay.
Now, see, when I did Simply Monica show, the Heat 100 radio,
And
the niggas went crazy. Clear Channel went crazy. Radio went, why she give the interview to Monica? How much did Monica pay? And all of that. So I just want to let you know they might hate on you a little bit,
I'm used to
just a
that.
little bit.
Well,
But if
good.
they do, let me know because I got a whole squad that's ready for them.
Listen, the more they hate, the more they make others appreciate, and the more
I'm gonna tell
they
you what
make more.
Marshall Mathers told me. Do you know who Marshall Mathers is?
Yes,
You know who Marshall is, right?
Great.
Eminem.
Marshall said to me one time, I was like, why you always gotta be arguing with Kim? I was there with Proof, because me and Proof were very good friends. And I was dating, I was cheating on your cousin, with Obi Trice. And he deserved to be cheated on. Trust me. He was only there for the picture. So
Damn.
Marshall said, I said, do you want Haley to remember you as the guy that hated his mom, like in front of America? He said, do you know all that hating, that bitch is paid, and my daughter ain't never gonna have to want for nothing. He said, all press is good press. And I said, what makes you say that? He said, that's what Ty Cobb said. He was like, and everybody knows who Ty Cobb is. I was like, touche, motherfucker, you absolutely right. So you right about that. All press is good press.
The more they hate,
That's
the more
what Marshall Mathers said. And Ty Cobb, the most hated man in sports history ever, said it first.
I like her. We got to get her on the morning show, Sin. Wait a minute. I like her.
Well, actually, only and I wanted to be on this show. Remember? I don't know if you sent them the link or not, but
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Everybody have a million.
So I just wanted to put that out there, Cindy. They going to tell them we are family.
Right.
We are family, and family don't have to pay for no interview. All family have to do is call me and we talk.
Right.
Well, can I be a distant cousin and call you?
Sure, there's a guy on YouTube right now that wants to be my son. He said, I'm joining your family, Miss Wright, and I want to help you replace what you lost. I don't know how he think he going to replace Giovanni, but God bless him. Thank you for loving me, boy. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for wanting to be a part of my family.
So real quick, Disco, do you have anything else to say? Because I know you.
No, I just wanted to put that out there and let you know you coming up on Bad City. You coming up on Bad City.
Nah, go ahead. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, because we gonna do our thing later on in a couple weeks. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask you because you love her so much. You want to play a song real quick, or half a song or whatever, or you not?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I don't have.
Look, don't worry about it. This will give you a reason to play it during another show.
All right,
sure.
Cool. So
trust me, if people want to hear my music, all they gotta do is go online.
Oh, I'm gonna do a whole set with you Monday. Don't even worry about it. I got you covered.
Yeah, I keep they thought I was playing. I've been dropping shit from my vault because I got 450 songs written. All they need to be is some of them need a little mix. They just need to be mastered. I've been dropping songs. I can drop 4 songs right now. Fucking Bandcamp's gonna love me.
Yo, you are hilarious, but I love you so. So, people have regular questions, but we're here to talk about something really important, which would be my little cousin, who's not allowed to be with his mom, because I'm guessing he's brainwashed. I don't know.
Well, he's 18 years old and he's afraid to leave the house.
Right. He's 18 years old.
He got to whisper and send messages. Mom, please save me, but don't tell me.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That nigga actually got my head so messed. He got my son's head so messed up. My son believes if he's with me, his father's gonna find another way to put me back in jail. I thought that if I waited until he was 18, then he would know you're free to go. You can do whatever you want. But then his father say he gonna disown him. Actually, I got the email. Where my phone at? I got the email of when they left him stranded in the street.
You have the email?
Yeah, I got the email. I'll read it to you right now. I'll send it to you. I'll text it to you. She got the email up that his father wrote.
He said she got the receipt.
He got receipts.
I got receipts for everybody. People think I be joking. Oh. I told them a month ago I got tapes on everybody.
Wow.
Oh yeah, phone calls. Look, you called me.
I knew she was gonna come. Look who came. Look who popped right in.
Yes. But go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Hold on a second. For what is regarding Deuce in Texas, photos you may want, up and coming child support date. See, like I got a whole file of emails. That if that nigga hate me so much, why he always contacting me?
I don't know, girl. He don't hate you.
Where is this? Here it is. Jackie and Deuce. I gave you the address, 1726 Butler Pike.
Damn.
Conshohocken, PA. If he elected to leave there, that was his choice. You both crossed the line, sending the police to arrest my mother, a woman who cooked for him, provided a roof for him, prayed for him, got him through school. He will come to you with the clothes on his back and whatever money in his pocket. That's all. He has no phone to communicate with you. I will disconnect the phone today. The $32,000 in college loans approved by my credit through Sally Mae, I canceled. This is the last form of communication you will receive from me, Samuel Odom. See?
What?
I texted to you. I screenshotted and texted to you.
Oh
Now
my
that's
God.
what he said on June 30th. Now this was when I had to call the police because my son was scared to be in the
Right.
car with your cousin because she
Right.
was speaking in tongues and playing real loud gospel music. That was the day he was supposed to fly out here, and she drove him around Conshohocken to make him miss his flight. So I'm on the phone with the airline trying to hold his flight, trying to find him. They took his phone from him. They left him stranded right here where it says 1726 Butler Pike. And you heard what he said about the car ride. Now, he also said that was his last transmission. There's been 6 emails since then. If that was the last time you was going to speak to me, why is it 6 more emails?
Dang.
I can go through the call log and I have him listed as fuck ass nigga on here. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it at? All the fuck ass nigga calls. See all the fuck ass nigga calls. I'm gonna pull them up. Fuck ass nigga. Fuck ass nigga. No, I got. Hold on. I go to search. I put it in. Yeah, the fuck ass nigga. He used to be him downstairs. But
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Did she just call
See all of this. See all of that fuck ass nigga. Fuck ass nigga. Fuck ass nigga. Fuck ass. I got a million of them.
He said him down.
Yeah, I had to upgrade him to fuck ass nigga.
Oh my God.
Well, see, I got raped when I went to jail the first time.
Right. Right.
That God raped me. And my
Right.
ex-husband know I'm a rape survivor.
Mm-hmm.
So to put me in the worst county jail in the United States as a celebrity.
Right. Right. Exactly. So wrong. So very, very, very wrong.
So yeah, I had to get raped for it, to protect my son, who had been hospitalized twice on suicide watch for wanting to kill himself because he didn't want to be with his father. I got all the records.
Dang.
That's how I got full custody of him in Dallas in the first place. So instead, he called the detectives in Chicago and filed a report saying that I refused to return my son, even though I had custody of him here in Dallas and they never had jurisdiction. Chicago never had jurisdiction. But because it was going from state, and see, at the time, he wasn't even living in Chicago when he pressed the charges. So that's part of the reason why they had to drop the case.
Right.
Because he filed the report when he was living in another state. So they held me for 8 months of my life based on this fuck ass nigga. And I had to fight through court. My bond was $150,000 for a non-violent crime of a child I had custody for. I went to jail showing them my custody paperwork, and they said, "Oh well, you probably gonna have to make a deal if you make it through here." I did better than make it through Cook County Jail. I ran that fucking bitch. Still do. All the fuck them niggas did was give me an army. I'm starting a work release program for Philadelphia Productions this year, and every girl that was locked up with me could come get a job. Especially if you're on the sex offender registry list, because I know ain't nobody gonna give you no job because you're on the registry.
We gotta bring her to the night show, said.
I'm gonna get a farm. And I'm gonna teach them how to grow shit, and they go all work, and they won't be no school, no church, because if you on the registry, you can't go nowhere.
Right.
You can't have a cell phone.
Right.
If you're on the registry, because you'll have access to the internet, which gives you access to porn.
Right. Right.
I know girls that's on the sex offender registry for life because they little cousin picked up their phone and saw some dick pics.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
She didn't have no lock on her phone. The girl ain't had no lock on her phone. The little kid looked at it and went and told his mom, "Oh my God, and I saw the penis," and blah, blah, blah. She called the police. The bitch got fucking booked. She was 19 years old. She got to do 8 years on that because she had warrants already. And when she finally get out of jail, she gonna be on the sex offender registry for life.
Wow.
So a little boy picked up her phone.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Who gonna get them a job? Because ain't nobody gonna take the time to listen to their story. They just gonna see they on the registry and not hire them.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I try to tell these young boys, the kids that I work with. I try to tell them that.
They put you
Exactly
on the
what you just
registry.
said.
That's your life.
Yep, that's your life.
So
That's it.
I'm kind of grateful to a way that God put me in that situation to see it firsthand. So
Right.
I know where I'm needed. I taught those girls how to read. I taught them how to pray.
Okay.
Director Earl McKay, who is the director of inmate affairs of Cook County Jail. He used to come visit me down at the jail, and with him, we ran the Serve Safe uh program, and we had study groups. And of the 30 girls that took the test, 15 of them passed. And
Okay.
once they got out of jail, they would be able to go work at any restaurant, even 5-star restaurants, because they were safe serve approved. So I was glad that I got to help Director Earl McKay pull that off. Those girls weren't reading when I got there. They was living like animals. When I left, they were using table rags to clean the table. Because I
Oh
was about
wow.
to fight in that hole. Because
So
I'm like, I'm not sitting down here eating like no fucking animal, and neither the fuck is y'all. Somebody give me an old rag. Where the bleach at? And I started wiping the tables. And then I took over tier worker. So I started getting access to like old rags and shit, old towels. We would take the towels, break them down, turn them into table rags. So when these bitches spill shit on the table, they didn't just leave it there. They would wipe it up so they could eat like human beings. Like I told them, I don't give a fuck if you is in jail. You're still a human being, goddamn it.
Right.
so
Be
how
a
long was
fucking
you
human
there?
being. Clean that shit up.
How
And
long was you there?
when I left, the girls
Right.
was, I'll never forget the day before I left. We had just got finished dinner service, and the girls asked me to sing them a song that night, and I sang them a song.
What you saying? What you saying?
I mean, I sang everything, but that night I did. They liked it when I did the Bob Marley.
Okay.
Uh, I would, is this love?
Mm.
Mm.
That was my song, my good night song. A lot of times for the girls.
Okay.
Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Oh, I wanna know, yeah. And then after a while, I would turn the tear into a jukebox. So I'd be like, all right, who's singing the next song? And I could go to sleep. And it would be
Okay.
cell for cell. The girls would be singing their favorite songs. And
Wow.
we would turn the cell block into a jukebox. And it was
Wow.
better that way, because if they wasn't doing that, it was, bitch, I'ma kill you in the morning. Fuck you, hoe.
Right. Right. Right.
All
Right.
night long. But the second that we got them to singing, you
Mm.
know, I could go to sleep and hear nothing but girls singing all night long, or somebody spit a verse, or somebody say a poem. The
Right.
tier blocks that I lived on became civilized, they became humane. And by the time I left Cook County, my cleaning crew for my tier, they were using the film to show the other tier workers how to keep a tier clean. When
Mm-hmm.
I got to 2 David in Division 5, right after New Year's, because I was extradited January 7th. I was in the holding cell at the police station, which is fucking nasty as fuck, second district, nasty than a hoe. And
Right.
I had to be in there with all the homeless prostitutes and the crackheads and shit like that. It's sitting in a $3,000 Sherling coat mink lined. And I got
Mm.
all this filth around me. I told them, just take my coat. I can't keep that in here. And they never
Wow.
gave me my coat back or my $1,000 phone or my other shit. They said it was destroyed. Yeah, y'all fucking destroyed $8,000 worth of fucking property. I bet you did. I just saved somebody's marriage or made somebody look like a good parent. Whatever. Good luck to you with that shit. I promise you, no good luck will come to you every time you use it or wear it. Um,
How long was you down?
Altogether 8 months.
See, they don't understand what you're talking about, but me being on sabbatical, my state sabbatical myself at one time, I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Imagine what it's like to have guards sitting in the fucking bullpen, looking at you, handcuffed and shackled in goddamn fucking awful county ass clothes, looking at your YouTube video talking about, I bet you I get her first.
Dang.
And I gotta sit there and figure out which one of these motherfucking assholes is gonna try with me.
So the turnkeys is actually.
No, dude got fired. About when I got back there, I was like, yo, is that motherfucker in here, yo? Is he in here? And they said, no, he got fired a year ago. I said, for what? They said they caught him fucking with an inmate in the same motherfucking place that pussy got me.
Again. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
He had spaces in his ears. His dress was a little short. He was about 5'10", maybe a good 245. You know, he thought he was something special.
Right.
He wore glasses. He left me in the holdover in the freezing cold for about 5-6 hours. They couldn't find a cell. He waited for the shift to change and everybody to go over for him to tell the boys, make sure the cameras stay dark in this hallway. And he took me into the abandoned building.
Oh, Jesus.
He took me to the abandoned building. And he raped me in the mold, in the dirty floor, and the empty fucking tear.
So wait a minute. What he got fired for, was that consensual sex with an inmate, or?
It can't be consensual sex with an inmate. You're an inmate.
True. No. What I'm saying is,
you say yes, you cannot consent.
True. But I'm saying
it wasn't consensual with me, and from what I heard, it wasn't consensual with the girl.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about with the sister, whoever it was that he got fired for.
Yeah, no. From what I heard, he had been stalking her.
Oh wow.
That's what Beulah told me. Shout out to Beulah Chapman. Boop, I hope you finish your bid. I hope you home, Beulah. I miss you.
That is not.
I miss rapping with you. I miss you beatboxing and shit. You my homie.
Y'all was sitting around beatbox.
Yeah. She be doing that all day, banging on the tables. We would go back and forth, playing spades. I mean, you gotta make that shit work for you. You stuck there.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
You gotta make it. Me, I just
our spades tournaments, especially when I was at Lou Sterrett down here in Dallas waiting to be extradited. We used to have spades tournaments once a week.
You gotta do something because
we had fashion shows in Dallas.
Wow.
Shout out to my girls in North Tower.
Wow. Yeah, y'all run. You gotta do something like me personally. I stayed in the library because I just.
I was counseling girls. I was helping girls write their letters to the judges. Like I was always busy.
Because I just didn't want to do the yard because ain't nothing out there but problems and more problems. So
I mean, I was in jail with women.
Yeah, it's different.
And you got to understand, because I had a child case, and it was marked as abduction. It was a felony case.
Wow.
Right.
I was in Max.
So they were trying to give you some time.
No, I was in Max.
You was in Max. Oh shit.
I wasn't in mini. I wasn't in media. I'm nothing. And I had to be in PC because I had a child case. I was in jail with bitches that killed their kids. Do you remember the woman in Florida that she put the baby in the microwave and then chopped them up and put them in the gumbo?
No, I ain't hear. But what?
I was locked up with her.
White
in Miami.
I know that was a white woman. Had to be.
She was something. She wasn't black, but she was something.
Right. Dang.
And I asked her, why you do that to your baby? She said, he loved that little motherfucker more than me. So I figured they should be together forever.
Wow.
He let him eat that shit and finish the bowl. He was talking about how good it was. And she ain't tell him he had just got finished eating his son until he finished the last drop. And then he threw up and all that shit.
Oh my God. Dang.
I know she wasn't in PC.
She was with us. We were all in protective custody because we had child cases or sex trafficking cases or,
They couldn't put her in Gem Pop.
No. She almost got killed in Max. They was about to kill her the night that the hurricane was about to come. Because we had to shut down the whole jail because the hurricane was coming. And this is before I had gotten extradited the first time to go to Chicago. So I was in jail in Miami for 3 weeks. I was just getting back from North Africa. I was headed home because I just got finished doing the La Femme Jazz Festival with Terry Lynn Carrington for Mosaic Project. So I was literally singing at the Palace on Saturday night, and Sunday night I was coming on my period, coming down with a very, very, very nasty virus, and I was literally, I went from Couture to fucking County fucking Orange in 24 hours.
Wow. Wow.
When I left Morocco, my voice was playing on the national radio station because we killed that fucking show the night before. And the next night, my name being called on a loudspeaker at Bookend.
Wow. Wow. So, can I ask you something? What was the result?
And they held me without bond, even though I was supposed to have gotten bond for almost 2 months. They fucked up their paperwork, and even though I was granted bond, it was denied because they didn't do the paperwork in Chicago.
So that was a federal case.
Huh?
So it was a federal case because I'm listening to your itinerary. So that was a fair case.
No, it wasn't no fair case. That's state charge.
Okay.
That was Cook County, good old crooked Cook County. I'm coming to get my money because y'all niggas owe me money. I got all kind of dirt on y'all officers. I know who all y'all officers are sleeping with.
God.
I was dating one of them for protection, motherfuckers.
Oh no!
I'm gonna wait for him to retire though before I say anything.
Right.
I'm gonna let him get his money because he was good to me.
Oh, but, but the day he retired, you snitching. You gonna tell
the day he retired, you snitching? Really? Is that what you said, Jack?
Yeah.
No, I said once my officer that looked out for me retire.
Oh, okay.
Then I start dropping names.
See, that's what I said.
Got you.
I'm gonna let him get his money. He worked hard. That fucking jail job is an awful motherfucking job.
Right.
You gotta be around the worst of the worst all the time.
Yeah.
So what was the end result of the case?
Oh, all charges dismissed.
Okay, good.
Sorry, $250,000 and fucking up your life and your personal reputation. You can go home now.
That's messed up. I
lost my son, and I lost custody of my son in Dallas because I was still in jail.
Right.
Even though it wasn't my fault.
Right.
That's why I said, fuck it, he's 16. I'll wait till he's 18, take the pressure off, and then he can just come home. And now the pussy, he's sitting up there, oh, well, you know your mom can't do anything for you. Pussy, I'm running fucking YouTube. You don't think I could put my son through college?
Okay.
You sitting there telling our son, if you go with your mom, you ain't never gonna go to college. And if you don't graduate from college, you're not gonna get the $400,000 and I'm gonna leave you when I die. That's what the fucking pussy said. I have that shit on tape.
Wait a minute, he told his son that?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Damn,
I have it on tape. Damn, y'all keep thinking I'm playing. I got tapes on everybody. I record all my conversations.
She got receipts. She got receipts.
And if you got a Google number and you block the recording, I got a backup recording for that. That's how fucking serious I am with my shit.
Damn.
Right.
You got a back. Damn.
I'm fucking running YouTube, and you got my son convinced I can't put him through college? My husband is a veteran, G. He got the GI Bill. My son can go to school for free if my husband say I want him to go in my place.
Right.
You know what my ex-husband said? I want to see the paperwork so I can approve it. Who the fuck is you? Well, I don't know. How am I supposed to know if y'all really married? Easy. Me and you was really divorced. Like, this nigga won't let go. Every time I came home from jail after I got booked, this pussy, you know, for the sake of our son, it would be best if you would move in with me. I said, you would trust me to live with you?
Yo, y'all could tell she from Philly.
I'm like, you would really trust me after you done put me through jail? I've been raped in jail. I lost my baby because I had a miscarriage while I was locked up.
Mm-hmm.
I was pregnant by my ex-fiance. Oh well.
All right, Cash, you said.
So,
Cash, you said.
you know, you gonna ask me, you gonna tell me, I know we got bad blood and history, but we need to raise our son together. So will you move in with me? And I'm like, I threw up a little bit at the back of my throat. Cause I'm like, live with, I was like, I said, you realize I got the PTSD now. Like all the way. I had it. I went through the therapy and the, all of that shit. And now you done fuck my shit all up again. I'm like, you realize I'll fucking kill you in your sleep, pussy. I won't spend more than 72 hours in jail. I promise you.
What part of Philly are you from?
I'm from North Philly. I'm from Richard
I
Allen.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I was like, you done gave me all the crazy that I need. I know what I gotta do. 72-hour hold.
Say, you can tell she's from North.
72-hour hold, they gotta let me go because I got the conditions. I went crazy. He should know because I choked him before in his sleep with my nightgown. Like,
Whoa. What?
No, I mean that's a little different. He asked for it. No, you don't understand. When I first met my ex-husband, I was a dominatrix.
Ooh, this done got interesting.
Here you go, Miss Bell. I knew you was here.
Wait a minute, what?
He was a client.
Oh shit.
Yo, Jag, what's up, shorty?
What's up?
It's no chaos.
What's up?
What's going on?
Chilling, smoking my
Yo,
CBD.
I see you over here choking motherfuckers and shit.
Yup. Especially if you asked me to do it, why wouldn't I?
So wait a minute, he was your client?
Yeah, he was my client.
Oh.
You can ask anybody who knew us when we first started. I didn't even let nobody call him by his name. I made everybody call him Boy Toy. He ain't had no name for 3 months. You ask anybody who was at Larry Gold's, you ask anybody from the Roots, they will all tell you we ain't know Sam's name for like 2-3 months. One day, Jag was like, oh, by the way, everybody, this is Sam.
So you had niggas around calling him
Wow.
That was his name. That was my pet name for him.
boy? Wait a minute, you had him on a leash and all that shit?
I mean, in private.
What the fuck? Well, ain't private no more.
We had butt plugs. I specialize in certain kind of torture.
What?
Wow.
Hey, Disco, you laughing like they don't call you Snuffles.
Like, that's why I don't know. See, my ex-husband thought I was never going to want to tell nobody I was bisexual.
Right.
He thought I was going to want to keep that quiet forever. He ain't think. I just wanted to wait for my son to turn 18. Because now that he's 18, he grown. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean? You just got to get over it. It's my life now. But I gave my son till he was 18.
Business.
So now that my son 18,
Business to pick up in
it's
here.
time. Here we are.
Business to pick up in here.
When I first met my ex-husband, I went into the polo shop because I went there to go get something for my current boyfriend at the time named Juju. He was best friends with my boy Bryce Wilson from Groove Theory because I was supposed to be in Groove Theory, but I ended up signing up with the Roots for my own solo deal.
Wait a minute, you were supposed to be with Groove Theory?
Yeah, I was supposed to, but I turned the deal down because I'm like, I can be the next girl for Groove Theory or I can be Jaguar Wright. So I think I chose wisely. Now, the sad part about it was I didn't realize how big I was going to get. So when I started fucking with my ex-husband, he was there for the pictures.
Oh, wow.
He looked good in pictures.
He was there for the pictures.
And when nobody know about my girlfriend, who he was also, I would have to pay her to fuck him, but
Wait a minute, what?
Wow.
My girlfriend ain't really want that shit to do with him like that.
Back up. Wait a minute, what? You had to pay your girlfriend to fuck your husband?
My girlfriend didn't want to cheat on me. So I would like buy her furniture and be like, can you just do this with him so he'll leave us alone?
What?
So, you know, he just, only reason he won was because he clung the hardest, honestly.
Wow. Okay.
So then right after we got married and he put me through the whole, oh, I'm impotent. I have psychological issues. I can't get it up. Like I didn't even have sex with that nigga on my wedding night. We shot pool at South Street Blues.
What?
Yeah, my wedding day, we got up. We one of his clients married us down at the city hall, right there by the Marriott courtyard. I left. I had a speaking engagement for the Grammy board with Deanna Williams. I went to the high school. Then we left. We came back to the house. He couldn't get his dick hard. I was like, fuck it, let's just go play pool.
Damn.
So I shot pool on my wedding night. My shit, I should probably be able to get it a no. But then I fucked up because I waited too long. They give you 30 days in Philly.
Right.
And I called on the 31st day. And they said, no matter what you do, you got to get a divorce.
Well, how long was y'all married?
11 years.
Okay.
We got married 2000. My divorce finalized December 2011. And the nigga still fucking want me. I don't know why I treated him so bad.
I was going to ask you to be on my night show, but I don't have to because my night show is here.
You know, so it's like, you know, he knew what it was, but see, he thought because of my father and my family, you know, I was never gonna come out the closet. Well, the jig is up. I'm out. Only reason you got good pussy was because of me. Only reason bitches wanted to fuck you was so they could say that they fucked Jaguar Wright's husband. That was cool. I was fucking a billionaire. Every time he would call himself trying to embarrass me and try to cheat on me, I'd catch him. And then I'd have all the phone records there. And I'd say, dinner's in the oven. The kid's going to be with mom. I might be home Monday, Tuesday. Where you going? I'm going to the Cayman Islands. What do you mean you going to the Cayman? I was like, they got the plane waiting for me in Atlantic City. I got to go. What you mean? And I looked at him and I said, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you, motherfucker. Look at them goddamn phone records, and I'll see you on Tuesday. There's some apple pie in the oven.
Apple pie.
Fun. Now I get to have mine. And see, that's why, to a certain extent, I understand my ex-husband because I was vicious. I was. I think the worst thing I ever did to that nigga to make him crazy. See, he was on some bullshit lying to me. You know your cousin always be lying. He lie about everything.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Can't help but lie. That nigga can be wearing green socks, and you can say, nigga, your socks is green, and he will try to convince you that they're blue.
Noodles.
He will. He will. You know what he told me about that? He said his mother said, never tell the truth because the truth hurts.
Wow.
I like that.
That's what Tina said. Miss
Really?
Religious, holier than now, all up in the Bible. Last time I checked, lying is against the commandments. Thou shalt not bear false witness, but you tell your son, never tell the truth because it hurts. But then again, after what his father told me about the way she was diddling in his pamper when he was a little boy, you know, who knows? He might be brainwashed too. He might be a victim too. Yeah, Danny disclosed to me. He said, don't you ever leave my grandson with that woman. That's what he said. And now Danny dead.
Right.
Okay.
And the first place, my ex-husband, he come take my son all the way from Texas and then drop him right off to his crazy ass pedophilic fucking mom and then runs off to New York, which apparently he got another baby with another bitch. I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you what that nigga do. I'm so disinterested in what the fuck he does. I didn't even know he had another kid. I ain't find out until you told me.
Well, it's on his page, so I figured it must.
See, that goes to show you I don't go on his. What the fuck I give a fuck about that nigga for? I know exactly how much dick he can take up his ass because I put it there on several occasions. What I give a fuck about him. He used to like it when I tied him up, and beat him. I had whips and everything. You can ask all the kids. They be like, y'all be playing cops and robbers? Yeah. They got out of my room, yo.
Hey, Jag, you know
What?
this is the first time in a long time I've been speechless.
What?
This is the first time. You know me, I don't shut the fuck up. I don't even know what to say right now.
Why y'all think I ain't never had no
God.
respect for that? Why y'all think I ain't never had no respect for him? He a whole hoe. He's squealing everything like a little bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
How the fuck I'm supposed to be turned on by that?
Oh shit.
Hurt me. Ah, I don't need that shit. Like, I can get a bitch if I want all that acting.
Lord, it is past my bed,
He fucking got
No.
it. He like running around telling people, look at how she burned me. She burned me. Look at my neck. He showed you the burn before, Cindy.
I told you.
He got
I
the
did
burn on
not-
his neck right there. I put
He
it
never
there.
showed.
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I put it there. He wanted me to.
What?
He wanted you to.
Listen to me. It was a game we used to play. I would tie him up. He would pretend like he was going to sleep. And then I would go and I would come back with my work, you know?
Yeah.
And so I would take the lampshade, you know, I let the light get hot.
What?
And he would take the lampshade off. And see, he was tied up like this. So I would just come and just put the light bulb wherever I wanted.
Jesus Christ.
You was only playing light. Like what the fuck?
Cindy, you better never say nothing about me ever again.
Yo.
Listen, y'all two.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Oh my God.
People want to
Oh,
know
yeah.
why I was never in love with him. I could never be in love with a little bitch like that. I could never be in love with a little bitch. He a little bitch. I'll never forget one time when my boy Don, and me and Don was okay. We shot pool together. But he beat Sam up. Him and his brother beat Sam up in 5 points. So I'm in New York doing a show with my band in Brooklyn. And this nigga playing pool down at my friend's bar. He trying to, you know how he like to get smart and get cute and all of that shit. And Don was already drunk. He just wasn't in the mood. When I tell you I saw the tape, Don hit his ass one time. It looked like that nigga was being carried away by a ghost. That nigga went through the kitchen door. Then Don and his brother went in there and they whooped his ass and they stomped him and shit. He called me up. I don't know what's going on. I'm hurt. What's wrong with you? They beat me up. Where you at? I gotta leave my show early to come back and rescue this bitch, right? I come home, this nigga leaking out his head. He looked like the whole Elephant Man. Talking about, I'm like, yo, I'm calling the cops. Then they go on probation. He going to fucking CF tonight. That's it.
Oh shit.
Don't do that. What do you mean don't do that? Don't do that. They're gonna kick me off the pool team. They ain't gonna like me no more. I'm like, nigga, look at you. You look like the whole fucking Elephant Man right now, nigga. I ain't taking no pictures with you looking like this. I was like, now you got niggas out here in the street thinking it's sweet, yo. Cause if they can handle my fucking husband, they can do anything to me, right?
Right.
I'm like, this nigga gotta get locked up. No, don't do it. I was like, you sound like a whole fucking battered wife. I said, matter of fact, you are. Boop, boop, boop. You fucking bitch. I came all the way back from fucking Brooklyn so you can beg for me not to help you? Yeah, I fucking added a couple to that shit, you dumb bitch. And then I went to the bar and watched the tape with the owner and laughed. Next time I seen Don, I bought him a drink. I said, I'm green like that bitch. Anytime you want to knock him out, feel free. That's him.
Oh shit.
That's him. He a whole hoe. And I think he fucking Dice Raw too.
Oh.
Whoa.
I think him and Dice is fucking. I mean, I know he was fucking Jill.
Right.
See, that's the one tidbit I haven't dropped. She still don't know that I know she was fucking my ex-husband.
Wow.
Jill?
No,
Wow.
not still. I hope to God not.
Yeah, she said Jill. Jill Scott. Yeah, she said Jill.
Yeah, I said Jill. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I
You
should
know
have
the
fucked
one you
Liza
like
up.
this though.
I should
You
have
know
fucked Liza
that
up.
chick
That's
you
what I
like.
should did.
Right, lucky bastard. Shit.
Wow. Dang. But Dice though.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're always spending so much time together.
Right.
And the last time my ex-husband tried to attack me and we fought, I went to Dice and I'm like, yo, you need to talk to your homie. He was like, look, I don't want to get in the middle. You know, Sam been very good to me. He gets all my clothes for me. You know, y'all just need to work it out. Didn't I
Really?
just tell you me and this nigga just got finished fighting in front of my kids?
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't want to get involved, Jag. You know, that's between the two of y'all. And it made sense to me because 2 years later, I had a transgender assistant who was just coming into her transition. I guess he didn't know she worked for me, but he had a down at them apartments on the river by the sugar house. She called me and said, Jag, can I come home? This nigga making me uncomfortable. I met him in Silk City. I think you know him. I said, no, what's his name? She said, Dice. I said, get the fuck out of there, come home.
Wow.
Then I stepped to his ass like 2 days later. I'm like, yo, what's up with you and my assistant? I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know. And I'm going to tell you who else knows because I disclosed to him about the whole situation. Y'all remember Taib? Taib from 215 Magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told Taib about it. He's a journalist. Maybe he wants to write about it now.
Well, hell, you just spread
You
all
remember
over the internet
Taib?
right now.
You remember Taib? We was in Northern Liberties. We was sitting on the bench, and I told you I was about to fucking put Dice out there because he was fucking with my assistant. You said, no, Jag, don't do that. The guys are going to turn against you. I said, they already against me.
Oh wow.
That's what I said to you, Taib. If I'm lying, get a lawyer and sue me. Sue me. You know I told you that. Because I had the mixtape and I wrote the song about it that I recorded with Johnny Darko. I just never released it. I got a whole song about Dice World's nefarious ways called It's Deep.
Well, if you ever want somebody to play it,
I mean, if you can find it, Johnny Darko Chapman is his name on Instagram. John probably still got it.
oh wow.
I keep telling people my life is my art and my art is my life.
Well, Miss Bella, hold up. Miss Bella had a question for you. I think it was Miss Bella. Miss Bella, where you at? There you go.
I'm just sitting here amazed. I'm
That's the first time I ever heard you, Bella.
I'm just sitting here amazed. I don't think I've ever been speechless before.
Never.
People tend to have that problem when they hang out with me.
And I know a lot of crazy mofos. I don't think I've ever. I'm like, okay, all right then.
I don't lie.
Wow.
This is the first time I was speechless.
I don't know what. Welcome to Philly, Bella.
That's hard to do. I'm from the Bronx. That's hard to do. I'm just saying.
I don't fuck around in the Bronx. I got robbed by a bunch of niggas at a party in the Bronx.
I'm not surprised by that. I'm not even shocked at that.
They got us drinks at a house party. We was having a good time. They walked us to the car and then they said, bitches, run your shit. And they left us sitting there on our drawers. They took the BMW and everything. Then when the police finally came, you know, they got us some sweatshirt or whatever to put over. We was giving them the report. And my cousin was like, oh, I got his number in my bra. She took the number out. She gave it to the cops. We like, oh, yeah, we going to find him. The number was to a goddamn fucking funeral home in Brooklyn.
Yep. I'm so not shocked at none of that.
I don't fuck around in the boogie down, yo.
That's my borough. I'm not even, you notice how I'm not even shocked at that. Yep, okay, yep. Not even shocked at that.
Them niggas left us the number to the funeral home in Brooklyn, not even in the Bronx.
Wow.
Not even shocked at that.
Straight 917 number, yo.
They went in a whole other borough.
Man, I'm so not shocked at that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Only said I knew I liked her. Yo.
So what were we talking about?
We were talking about what we were talking about is the thing with Common. And
Common.
I said what I thought I heard her say was she was asleep and he tried to put his joint in her mouth.
But then
Go ahead.
I smacked
What I
him
had read,
called a gypsy cab.
huh?
I said that's what happened. I fell asleep.
Uh-huh.
I went to sleep with all my clothes on. And I guess Lonnie was trying to be persistent. I don't know. Personally, I think he at least bisexual because the way he was acting, it was so sexually awkward for a straight man, especially a man who was famous.
Right.
Like dudes just don't run around sticking their dicks in gangster bitches' fucking mouths while they sleep. Like nigga, you know I'm a fucking G.
Wow.
You know me and you will scrap. Why the fuck would you stick your dick in my mouth while I'm asleep? I punched him in the, well, I didn't punch him. I just was like, because I was sitting there, I was asleep. And I remember, and I felt something poking in my face. And then I opened my eyes and I seen the light coming through the window. Because it was a first floor apartment. And the first floor apartment is just underneath the sidewalk in New York. So I'm like this, and I look, and I'm like, and then I see him, I'm like, nigga, is you out of your motherfucking mind? And I smacked the shit out of his nuts. And he backed up, Jag, why you acting like that? Why you acting? I was like, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck you, bitch. What time is it? Shit, I ain't even had no fucking coffee yet. And I went out and caught a gypsy cab. And then I went to Penn Station and I took the first thing smoking back to Philly to 30th Street. I told Rich about it. Rich was like, why ain't you bite it off? I was like, I ain't got time for all that. He good. He'll never try that shit with me again.
Wow.
Yeah, slapping
wow.
Like, I just don't understand how these bitches don't see him for who he is, because he's so fucking clingy. Like, he's clingy and he's, yeah. And he a liar. Like, all he do is lie. Like, he did that whole Breakfast Club interview about Erykah Badu's pussy is this and put. How the fuck would you know? You was never inside it.
What?
She was fucking everybody else. She was fucking everybody else but him.
And she had that nigga running around with crochet pants on?
Yes.
And he ain't even getting up?
Yes.
Whoa.
Back and forth down here to Dallas all the fucking time. And matter of fact, there's two bitches down here that he did fuck in Dallas that wasn't Erykah. And he was trying to fuck another friend of mine who was a member of Flowetry while he was with Erykah.
Wait a minute, there's only 2 members of Flowetry. Wait a minute.
Like I said.
Erykah do got.
Oh, that's not that. Yeah, I knew about that one. That Flowetry hookup. I knew about that.
What you say?
Wait a minute.
Erykah do got a fat ass though.
He was doing.
She got a fat ass, and guess what else she got?
It's full of pork.
Guess what else she got?
What?
An ego fucking problem. Have y'all listened to any of Jay Electronica's music lately?
Yeah, I do.
Did you hear about the song where he talking about he'll never go back to Dallas, or something about when it pings in Dallas, he ain't never gonna respond?
Yeah.
Who fucking lives in Dallas?
He talking about Erykah.
Oh shit.
His child lives in Dallas, and yet he got a record talking about he ain't never gonna come back.
Oh, so Jay Electronica hit that?
They got the baby.
They got a baby. Where you been at?
He got a baby. Listen to me. A lot of bitches I know fuck a lot of niggas and have a lot of babies to get into the game. This bitch got into the game to fuck a bunch of niggas and have a bunch of babies. Backwards as fucking hell.
I don't know. She the fucking around got pregnant fucking with me.
She got pregnant fucking around with a lot of people, yo.
Yeah,
like I said in my live, the bitch been playing 3-card Monty with a pussy for a long time.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, Common never hit that?
No.
Wait a minute.
Want to know how I know? Because he admitted it to his next girlfriend after Erykah embarrassed him by having DOC baby, and ain't nobody know she was fucking him.
Well, damn.
Go front though. Common was pulling them big booty jugs. That nigga had Serena too.
Yeah, and look at what she did. The second she left him, she married a white boy who was a billionaire. She leveled all the way the fuck up. I mean, Kerry Washington leveled up too.
Wait a minute.
He was with Gold. Listen to me. After Erykah dumped him, he got with Wendy Goldstein, who was the white Jewish chick who loved black rappers and loved black music. She got Dante his deal for good music. Oh no, for Good Tree. Because Mos Def he got his label deal first. Then the Roots got their label deal after. And Wendy Goldstein set all that up. And then after Erica fucked him over. Him and Wendy got together, and he was living out in LA with Wendy. That's how he got to LA.
Oh shit.
So what you make of this transition with Tiffany Haddish calling him the best there ever was in her
All I
goddamn
can
life?
tell you is this. I know it ain't real.
I was thinking that girl is she about a handful of motherfucking peanuts from tipping her
I know it
goddamn
ain't
hat.
real. Because I can tell
That
you
girl
right
she
now.
put a lot on it.
From what I heard,
It was publicity related initially
Tiffany
from the
Haddish,
looks.
from what I heard.
Ew.
He couldn't even handle it.
Tiffany Haddish, she couldn't handle Tiffany Haddish, and he a well-renowned hoe. And she outdoing him.
He can't handle her. I'm telling you right now.
He getting a little older. He getting a little older. I can take that from you. He getting a little older. He might not be good as he once was, but he once was good.
No, I'm gonna tell you this right now. He was never good as shit. Why did Lauryn Hill leave him? Lauryn Hill left him first.
Just fuck my goddamn fantasy up. I think
Lauryn Hill was first. He was very much so in love with Lauryn, and then Lauryn got him to be a vegetarian, and the nigga started losing too much weight, and his mom said,
"Yeah, they got to be some good pussy to give up me."
And then me and him was kicking it, but I told him, I don't want to get into a relationship with you until my career is solidified. I don't want anybody thinking that I was fucking you to get on.
Mm-hmm.
So let me come out, let me sell some records, and then if I'm still single, we can revisit it later. He got an attitude about that.
I think you should have went a lot further than you went with your career. I never really seen why people weren't breaking doors down to get to you. Fuck them hating you. Music is dead because of the selective shit that they've been doing.
No, they hate me because I'm better than them and I know all their secrets. See, they thought I was drunk the whole time. They thought I was high the whole time. They didn't realize I'm from North Philly. I'm gonna act like I'm drunk.
And they thought you were drunk and high as the way you belted music out pregnant.
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what the shit these motherfuckers can do, I swear to you. But I feel like I'm more in your career because you have absolute God-given talent.
They didn't
and
there's
no reason
I went overseas.
When
shit got fucked up in the United States, I went overseas. I was working more overseas than I was working here anyway. I was getting paid more.
But you know what? I hear a lot of artists say that. I hear a lot of artists say that.
That's at the beginning of the damn time that they'll go across the pond and get a lot of love. But why
I hear a lot of artists say that.
Why couldn't we love our black sister? You heard her rendition on Unplugged.
For 7 years. I worked 4 continents and didn't do a show in the United States.
Yeah, I hear a lot of artists say that same thing. They don't get the love here, and then they go over there and they make so much money.
They treat us with respect.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking
that's messed up though.
Yo. I am the godmother of the Japanese soul movement. They all study my work.
Listen, I just heard your soundtrack on Chase Street. That's dope. Yeah, Nate is my friend. Nate.
I know Nate.
Yeah, that's real tight. Yeah. So he's like, wait a minute, you know Jaguar? I was like, she's my cousin. He was like, oh shoot.
See, I don't talk about my life.
Right.
My life ain't nobody's business. They don't need to know who I'm related to, who I'm kicking it with, who I'm sleeping with. The only thing people need to know is that when I open my mouth and when I open up my mind, I produce pristine work.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, what happened with Jay-Z? I remember you had that Unplugged with him. He never attempted to make sure you made it. I mean, wouldn't he be capable of paving the way?
Let me say this first.
Girl, you know Jay is grimy. We not gonna act like he not.
I'm just asking what she gonna say about him. You know,
let me say this first. Whatever dealings that I've had with Mr. Carter, whether personal or business, I do not discuss them with anyone.
I appreciate that. I'll accept that.
What I can say about Mr. Carter is that it was fun working with him, and I'll continue to work with him whenever he chooses. And he's an excellent businessman, which I think his bank account shows.
Absolutely, he's got.
I agree with that. I agree with that. He is an excellent businessman.
You're not gonna always see. Mr. Carter and I have very different values. I love Jesus Christ.
I get that. I totally get what you're saying.
I love Jesus Christ, and he's agnostic.
I get it.
How can I have someone guiding my career that doesn't believe in what I believe in?
Right. Right.
I left Richard Nichols, and Richard Nichols was the best thing that ever happened to me as an artist. And I left him for the same reason. He was an atheist. I can't allow someone to be in control of my life that's not operating on the same vibe. So if people really want to know why me and Mr. Carter haven't worked with each other in 15, 16 years, I'll put it to you this way. If he decides to come over to the JC side like Kanye, I will be his greatest advocate.
I don't know. I'm sort of worried about Kanye a little bit.
I was going to say maybe not like Kanye, but just love Jesus.
Listen to me. Kanye might be bipolar, but that doesn't make him any less possible of being an agent of Jesus Christ than me or you.
Oh, I agree with that.
Oh, I never said he couldn't deliver a message.
And there's so many kids right now that are saying the word Jesus that wasn't saying it 7 years ago.
Yeah, he did make Joel Osteen give a free concert, and you couldn't make that man come and scrape us out the streets.
I so wanted to be there, and I couldn't go.
Let me send you a picture of the plate they would have served you, because you know they had that trouble with the caterer. I
didn't hear about that. I missed that tea.
Show that picture, that sorry picture.
But,
that was a pitiful plate.
That was the raggedy ass plate I ever seen in my life.
When Jesus was at the river, he had the 2 fish and a loaf of bread. He made
them
sushi.
All.
He made them sushi. He made them sushi. You know, so maybe they was going in the true JC spirit.
That was some old folks pan sausage and some other shit they tried to put together. There wasn't no awakening. That was them putting their slap together.
They didn't put no Jesus on that plate. They didn't pray over it.
They really
none of it. None of that.
They should have hired you to do the craft services.
They should have did something.
Listen, she hasn't laughed in a minute, so y'all just made her laugh, and I appreciate that.
I always liked her.
We bring the laughter.
I always fucking liked her. She was just always somebody that somebody could gravitate toward, because you had an awakening that surround. I take it back to that Unplugged. They gave you an opportunity to introduce yourself, not just with your vocals, but for you to actually speak on your behalf.
Yeah.
And that was something that made me an instant fan. But the fact that you're talented kept me a fan for time to come, after that. And now I understand that the bitches love you. Hey, the bitches love me too. So we have a lot of...
Here we go.
Look, I gave everybody
this is what I gotta go through every week with her.
I gave everybody 15 years to get fat, get happy, get rich, make all your dreams come true. Because I told them the second I take this fat suit off, all y'all bitches is done.
She said fat suit? What the fuck is a fat suit?
I was a size 14. Now I'm a size 6.
Good answer.
So that's a whole fat suit. That's 10 size. That's 8 sizes.
She's half of what she was before, is what she's saying.
Nah, she's twice as good though for her to have the dedication to pull it off.
Well, for the record, I loved your fat suit as well. I'm just.
The woman
anything wrong with my fat suit.
Listen,
I'm saying that if you're gonna be in this game, there's certain realities that come along with being.
Yes,
well,
she's right.
I just like big jaws, so that's me. So.
And guess what? I might be big again, but guess who I'm gonna be big for?
I know that's right.
This guy.
Where you at?
Hey, now back in the back there. We see you. We see you.
Where you at?
Hey.
There you go,
hubby.
Yeah, eat your heart out, Snook. You can't slide your phone number now.
Poor Snook, he crying over there now.
Yeah, he about to cry himself, right? He gonna snatch the steering wheel out that car in a minute.
Nah.
All right, baby.
You be all right,
Snook.
Snook.
Baby.
Wow.
They got something down here for you.
Snook, you all right over there?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Look like
You
you might
already
need
know.
to turn
Listen, I
that
knew Jag.
ignition
I
on,
knew
cool
Jag
that car off a
100,000
bit.
years, man. I don't know if you know, but I knew Jag 100 years. So I said, look, we go back. Look, watch this, Jag. Happy. Yo, so that's way back. Fat Cat Click, all that stuff. I knew Jag a whole long time.
Fat Cat
When James Poyser's head was the same size that it is now.
So we go way back.
Hold on, wait a second. Let me see if I remember. Can you feel me? Oh yes, I do. Will you feel me if you want me to? That was the hook, right?
Right.
For the single.
I threw my damn underwear at my own damn phone.
And we did
That
the
woman
single
has a
release
voice
party
on her.
in the Boss Building.
The last time, it's crazy. The last time I ran
Building,
into you,
wow.
right? Last time I ran into you, it was crazy. I didn't even realize it was you at first. I was with Mike Tyler at the Black Lily, right?
So how is Mike? Is he still up at the Bala Inn?
I don't know. No, but I'll talk to you about that.
Okay.
But I was on
the DM, no, because I love Mike. Mike is like he's the last Mohican of the hippies, of the black hippies.
Yes, sir. Yes. And you know what? And I remember you came on stage, you hugged me, and I stopped, and I was like, Jack? Like, yo, I swear to God, I'm listening to you sing, I didn't even realize it was you. But that was the last time I ran into you. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time. And then you moved and was gone, and so, I ain't seen you. But yeah, that's
I move around.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, because I just released the project.
Well, then you gotta hit me up. Tag us so we can support on our outlets.
It's a comedy project.
Okay.
Deal.
You do know that I had ties to the comedy world, right?
Yeah, well,
you know that Lunell Campbell is one of my closest and dearest friends. You know I used to date Cat Williams, right?
Really?
Wait a minute, what?
Now I'm really mad.
Back in the day, like you
now I'm really mad.
Like,
hold up. You said Cat Williams.
Everybody
pause. No, she didn't say Cat Williams.
You was dating a man in soft bottom gators.
Wait a minute. Everybody
you
pause.
was dating a man
I know
that
she didn't say Cat
on
Williams.
a Snap Crotch t-shirt.
Let's hear this story. Wait a minute.
This what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you.
Get it from my cousin.
And wait a minute, hold on, real quick, Jag, I actually manage him, so it's all good.
Okay. Then you gotta bring him down to Texas and come to the studio.
Right.
I'm gonna send some shit to you.
I gotta get ready to go because Uncle Daddy fly in tomorrow. You know John Canada Terrell.
We all do.
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah. I call him Uncle Daddy friend.
Okay.
So he gotta fly down here. He be down here in the morning.
Okay.
I'm just going to shoot my information to.
She said Cat Williams. I'm still stuck there. I'm still stuck there.
If you go back and you look at the pictures from my 30th birthday party, it was me, Ingrid, and Special Ed were all Tauruses. Oh, wow. So we locked down the beach for the week for my 30th. We had a different party, different hotel every night. And Ed knew Cat, and Cat was playing at the amphitheater. So he told Cat, come to our birthday party, meet Jag. So he came to my birthday party, and we sat down and talked, and he was like, I need you to help me write my album. And then he gave me $10,000 cash and said, call a down payment on your future. And then he said, when you come to LA? And I'm like, I don't know, I gotta go back to Philly first. I gotta check on my kids. He was like, well, I'll send the plane for you. And then I went on the tour. We did the American Hustle tour. I was there for all of that. Then when I worked on a mixtape with him. So when we was in Atlanta, it was us, T.I., Tiny, and DJ Drama. We were all in the studio together. And we were staying in the Ritz-Carltons all the time. But that nigga, all I can say is this thing got so bad between he and I that I flew home on Southwest. Like I said, that's how bad I want to get away from you, my nigga. Damn. That I'll fly coach. I'll call the plane. nigga, I'm taking a cab and I'm flying back on Southwest. That's how bad I need to get away from you right now. No, because niggas was busting shots in the house. See, I didn't know his personal assistant was his girlfriend. He told me she was his personal assistant. I didn't know that the bitch.
You was under heavy fire.
No, well, see, no, because she was all up in my face. Lena was all up in my face all the time. And then when I found out how she met him, I was like, well, there's no way they're in a relationship because she stole his number out of Too Short phone. Who phone was it?
Damn.
He got somebody's number, stole cat number, and for whatever reason he hired her and made her an assistant. I don't know. She abandoned her children and left her kids out fucking Compton to move into the mansion over in Marina Del Rey. I didn't know the bitch was fucking with him. I thought she was a little jealous of me. You know, I found out why, because the bitch started running around talking about, you ain't moving that bitch up in here. You ain't moving her the fuck up in here.
In his shit.
Got my 7 years. I almost got my common law. Motherfucker, you gonna pay me. And then she was talking to Coco. And Coco was Cat's other assistant. And I was very close with Coco and I loved her very much. But she was like, Lena was like, if anybody say Jaguar around this motherfucker, I'ma shoot you. And she went and got Cat's gun. And next thing I know, I heard the gun go off. I was like, get the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers is retarded. Like, you shooting bitches. Shoot me, bitch. Don't shoot at somebody else. Shoot me.
I like to go on record saying I'm glad she didn't shoot you.
I got in the cab. I cried, though, when I was waiting in security because I got used to being on the tarmac. You know, it's so much better when you have your own plane. You know, you just drive up and you get on and the white people do everything and then you get off and you where you need to be.
High life.
It's nice.
Right.
It's nice. But I had to get away from that nigga because if you got people up in here busting off shots in a fucking $10 million mansion with
children in it.
No, the kids lived in a separate house.
Okay.
That I will say. He had another mansion for the kids.
Okay. Wow.
They never saw no fucked off shit. He had a mansion and the nanny, I believe in Sherman, like Beverly Wilshire, and we was in Marina Del Rey. Cause I was with him for First Sunday. I was trying to get a song on the soundtrack, but he was more worried about his album. But yeah, I was on set for that. Me, Ice Cube, what's her name? Cutie, black girl, Melinda.
Oh, I know you're talking about little cute girl.
Everybody was on
Melinda Williams.
Lou Nell worked that set. Like everybody was there.
Yeah, Melinda Williams. For some reason, she always reminded me of Lauryn Hill.
Well, listen to me. If Lauryn Hill was an actress, she would have been Melinda Williams.
Yeah, I think it's the lips. It's the lips. Definitely the lips.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it drives niggas crazy.
Right.
She's so innocent looking.
She is.
So was Megan Good.
I'm going to get that number and send that shit to you. Because you know they comparing my shit to Dolomite, the Rudy Ray Moore.
That's what's up.
It's on that type shit.
That's what's up.
It's crazy.
Yep.
It is crazy because I listened to it.
So
I listened to it. I heard it. Kids sent it to me.
I hope you enjoyed
it. Yeah, look, when you come to Melanated After Dark, I'm gonna talk all kind of shit to you, Snook. You just wait.
I gotta eat, y'all.
I know. I'm about to let you go.
I'm hungry because my food cold as hell.
Is there anything you would like anybody to know?
Huh?
Is there anything?
What, babe?
He said it's good seeing and talking to you.
It's good seeing you too.
Is there anything else you would like to say before I let you go so you can go ahead and eat?
Yeah, justice for Giovanni and free Sam from the clutches of Tina Cooper.
Got you.
And Philadelphia is a real country.
All right, baby girl. I will talk to you later. Thank you.
Just stay tuned. Just follow me on social media. Trust me, I'm hard to
Oh, Nate just jumped on. You hear me, Jag?
Huh?
Nate Banks just jumped on. Finally.
Hey, Nate.
Jag, I just want to say this. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I can't wait to get you on my show in the morning.
Sure, I'd love to.
But unfortunately, we had to clean it up just a little bit.
Yo, you know ain't no cursing on my show, but I just let it go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you know what?
No, you already come on.
No,
I'm
you
sorry,
you
Tony.
can't.
I'm so HBO with it.
I know you are, and that's you.
You
So
cannot put her on
Because they
the
cuss on the
melanated
USA
morning
now. They
show.
cussing on the USA. They cuss on
You
USA.
know what? You know what? You're right. Let me rephrase that. I'd like to bring you to the melanated after dark show. I can't put
After dark, yeah, definitely. Real
That's
quick,
cool.
I wanted you to come on when I was interviewing the chick that's running, the young lady that's running for the president of the United States, Jay Simmons. That's why I was trying to get you on.
How did that go?
It was good for me. Disco, my producer up there, he like spazzed out or whatever.
I couldn't listen to that bullshit no more.
Hey, yo,
Wait, like fresh dog shit. What the fuck is you here for?
Well, I liked her. What'd you say, Snook?
She asked about me.
She what? Did she ask
She
about you?
asked about
I
him.
told you to jump on. You would have found out if she asked about you.
Wait, the presidential candidate, you got ties.
Uh-oh.
What?
You got
Listen.
ties to the candidate. You know I pay people for information, right? Yo, Snook, you know I pay for information. I pay well. She know you? How well she know you?
Listen,
I might need a pardon. Listen to me. I might need a pardon. Kim Kardashian getting them pardons. I gotta get on that list.
Listen. You would know if she knew me, my nasty ass. You know. They be like, he done tickled her tummy with the taste of nuts and honey.
It don't matter when none of y'all say I'm voting for her, so whatever.
Listen to me. I ain't mad at you. Like, what other choices are there?
Right.
Fuck it. You might look. You might as well do it like the white people do it. Just let bias lead the way. She look like me, and she a woman.
Right.
So, what else we gonna do? They gonna do whatever they want to do in this country anyhow. Even if she won, Trump would still be president.
Oh God.
Y'all realize it's Groundhog's Day. It don't matter what this motherfucker do.
How my daughter at?
Yeah, we gotta bring it tonight. We can't put on the board.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all
right,
anything else from me?
No, sweetie.
Did we clear things up?
We cleared things up. I
And
appreciate
yes,
it.
I was a dominatrix. I was one of the highest paid in Philadelphia. I got paid $350 an hour from the years 1993 to 1998. And some of my clients still work in city government.
I ain't paying nobody to beat me the fuck up.
Okay.
Wow. You will if you like it. You will if you like
I'm
it.
gonna tell you something right now. I've done things to people that I was surprised they let me do.
Let me tell you, you lost me at ass. As soon as you said ass, you lost me.
Yeah, we just got to come to the night
Listen
show.
to me. I know this lot lizard.
Look at her husband. He's shaking his head. Right?
Do you know what a lot lizard is?
No.
Okay, so down south, they got what they call a lot lizard. And they work the truck stops and they work the Walmart Walmart parking lots, right? And they prostitute. So they go from cab to cab, right? And they got their little kit. They got the Lysol, they got the baby wipes, and sometimes they keep a shot of Monistat. You know, so and they go from cab to cab.
So they tricking the social distancing?
Huh?
So they tricking with social distancing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but they tricking. You know, they said the lot lizards is all they never gonna stop working. Yeah, listen to me. Imagine being a prostitute, you know, addicted to crack or crystal meth. You know, like that's a whole fucking month if you work that parking lot, right? There's like 50 trucks out there. Look, there's 50 trucks out there. You getting $25 to $50 a truck. I mean, a bitch could go hard. Like, don't act like we don't know that. Don't act like you never went to Fox's Valley.
Yeah, I went to Fox Valley. Yeah, I did. And the Cherokee.
What's Snook do? He just disappeared when you said that.
And the Piccadilly. And the Piccadilly.
Yeah. In fact, Fox,
Piccadilly Circus moved from West Philly to the north side. Don't act. Don't run. Because I know I seen you in the Dilly.
in fact,
I seen you with the Cherokee.
Fox Valley. Yeah, I was at the Cherokee too. Fox Valley got my picture on the wall. Preferred customer. Like I gotta go.
Fox's Valley. Do they say it don't exist no more?
Nah, but it's still there though. That's how much time I put
I ain't
in.
gonna lie. Back in the day, I probably left DNA and all them spots.
Right.
I'm sure. Listen to me. If not there, then at my Godfather bar down 11th and Callow Hill, everybody got their first lap dance at the Trestle. Now which bar my Godfather?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Yo,
I used to bar back down there. Anybody who hung out at the studio, that's where all them white people started going to the Trestle. I would bring them from the studio, bring them come get a lap dance for lunch.
but the Piccadilly, man, I'm trying to tell you, it was hard.
Piccadilly was wild. But the
but I think I had my most
Piccadilly was
fun.
now
Fox
Valley.
Fox Valley or the Cherokee.
2,000 hoes. 2,000 hoes with no restraint.
Yeah. Especially in the back. If you see a nigga going in the back with a chair.
I knew girls, listen to me, had the dancers that I knew that was getting money from 1995 to 2001 only worked 2 nights a week. They would go work at the regular club on Thursday to tell everybody that they was going to be working at the Valley, and they work Friday and they work Saturday. They do 12 hours a night and they make $10,000 to $25,000 in a weekend.
Yo, the Fox Valley was so bad. We used to go in that bitch and we used to come out. We go in there at night and we used to come out and the sun be out. It'd be like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and you took your ass down the street to Club McDonald's.
Yeah, we did.
To Club McDonald's. Now you didn't leave. See, now you got to remember, you did not leave between 6 and 6:30. You either left before 6 or you left after 6:30 because the McDonald's closed for that half an hour to clean up and get ready for the next shift.
Yeah. But you remember I had the girls working. I was managing girls at one time.
They was doing the peep show through the hole in the wall over there too.
That's my story.
The colors between there and the Cherokee at Night on Broadway. Yeah, I was a
Night Out on Broadway. People still forget. He used to work up at Night Out on Broadway. You remember when he worked at Night Out on Broadway?
What? I started to see out in Cha-Cha at Princess Lounge.
But Princess Lounge used to get it down. But you know, that was like the new alternatives of the strip world.
Yeah, it really was. Night on Broadway.
It wasn't worth it. Them bitches be in there in fucking church shoes and bobby socks.
Yo, I was at, listen.
Yo, I'll never forget when I see this come to my Godfather bar to audition for a job working at the Trestle. You know, Uncle John ain't have high standards. You know what I'm saying? If you can make it clap, it was all good. You know what I mean? So this chick came, wait a minute. This chick came in some straight up like Deaconess Usher shoes with the baby doll socks on with a little ball in the back. And she had on a Hanes her way broad panty set.
Yo, I remember they had them big bitches coming to motherfuckers, y'all, man. Oh my God.
That was like the ponytail.
Show up,
You have a gunshot
show up
wound
in your
in
little
their
sister underwear and your grandma's shoes and socks.
Yo, I was at Set It Off one time. It was in the winter, and they fucking heat without. Them bitches was dancing in hoodies and Timbs. I swear to God, yo, they was flashing niggas. They wasn't just dancing niggas. They was flashing niggas.
Yo, it was rough in them streets.
You had the rum keg, the Starlight. I do all them joints. The Ippy.
You supposed to be leaving. You supposed to be hanging out.
No, because they got me talking.
I see.
Thinking back to when I was getting that money before music money.
You ain't never been to a hood motherfucking strip club until you've been turned on by a bitch with a stab wound and a cigarette burn.
That was the Trestle.
From the ponytail.
Do you remember the old joint that could make a booty clap?
Yo,
at the Trestle, she was sitting there going like this. I'll never forget the first time I heard her do it. I was like,
who talking about the joint with the big bush? She had a bush like.
She from down my way. She from down the way.
The light skinned joint with the big ass bush.
Do you know that some of them chicks are still working today?
Ew. I don't know.
Ew.
That's the 20 years. They was in their 30s back then.
Wait a minute. I was in my teenage. Wait a minute.
Dang.
Still working.
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you, listen.
It's real.
I don't do
and I'm going to tell you this right now. What a woman chooses to do with her body is what a woman chooses to do with her body.
I know one thing. I make a lot of money in them clubs.
But when it comes to the entertainment industry, a lot of women don't get choices.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because in the entertainment industry, women don't get choices. You get down, you lay down, or you stay down. See.
Okay.
That was
okay.
I don't let nobody use me for my body.
Well, you better put it out there, baby. They got their Craigslist.
Yeah, they still doing that Craigslist? Oh my God.
Listen to me. I know people that getting money off of that Craigslist.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah, somebody doing something strange for some change right now from back then.
Especially during the COVID. I know a chick that got an ad on there right now. I've known her a long time. She got an ad on there right now. She advertises that she comes with thermometers, masks, and if you need a hazmat suit.
Well, listen, that's why I'm about to send you my stickers. This record don't sell. You might see my motherfucker ad up on that motherfucker.
But look, if you can do it through the glory hole, you can do it through her hazmat suit.
Oh my God. I ain't sticking nothing in the glory hole. I don't know what's on the other side. Fuck that.
I asked her, I said, why you put all that in your ad? She said, because I'm letting these niggas know it's safe to come give me their money. She the one that I got. She the one that I got the not down with the COVID. She said, shit, I ain't down with the COVID. It's
I have got
streets.
Okay. I don't even know what to say.
Miss Bella only ain't saying nothing either.
The fuck do you say to that?
Oh my God.
I don't know. My Aunt Frida said that a woman is never homeless. She said if a woman tell you she homeless, she alive. And we said, how you gonna say that, Aunt Frida? We know women that are homeless. She said, no, them bitches, they got the game wrong. She said, if you can crack an egg and spread a leg, you got a place to stay. But beggars can't be choosers.
You said crack a
never lied. Because there's a whole lot of leg cracking. There's a whole lot of egg and leg cracking all over the place out in Philly last I heard.
Okay, listen. Hold on, y'all. Can I ask you a question, Jack?
Go, before I get somebody in trouble. Love you, cuz.
Love you too.
I'm gonna go eat these cold ass fajitas.
What you want to ask her real quick?
I just want to ask you a favor. Listen,
sure.
I was going to ask you for a drop, but I'll wait until you come back because I know you got to eat it. I can't. I do need to eat. I can't keep a straight face anyway. So can you please give me a drop when you come back?
Absolutely.
All right. Go with your husband.
I love you. We love you.
Do me a favor. Text me the script for the drop.
I sure will.
It was so nice meeting you.
It was lovely meeting